I thought I'd make a little video about why I'm so outspoken and wear my heart on my sleeve. Because while some people appreciate it, some people are turned off by it or like to hold it against me. And it goes back to when I was a kid. First and foremost, I've been talking to some friends about this and colleagues, well-respected people. And you know, one of them said, you have to play the game. And games are for kids, not for adults. And I don't have to engage in anyone's game I don't want to. That being said, I was also told that trouble seems to find my way with respect to an issue that came up this past year. And what I have to say is, I don't go looking for trouble. And maybe it does find my way, but I'll tell you what does for certain happens is that when it does come my way, I don't turn my back on it and I address it head on, because I don't let trouble get away, and I don't let it be pacified. I don't let it subside. It needs to be dealt. So what had happened in my childhood that made me this way, and other things, when I was a very young boy, I was at a supermarket with my grandmother, and when we were there, I decided to share some of my animal crackers, some of you might remember these things, with some boys sitting on a bench next to me. And it was my grandmother's most proud moments of me, because the boys that were sitting on the bench next to me were all mentally handicapped. And I didn't care, I didn't know the difference, and she talked about it, and it's one of my fondest memories. And that carried over to my other years when I chose in elementary school in Ashland to support two boys, one goofy looking kid with Coke bottle glasses and another kid with a massive afro, called the Black Angels, against all the other boys in the school called the Red Devils. Now, I just didn't find it right that these two boys are all standing by themselves and my scrawny rear end decided to be part of their little gang. And high school, I saw one of my friends being bullied because he was different, a skateboarder like me. And you might remember this if you watched this video, Chip. And I stood up to the whole JV football team, and particularly one individual who was harassing him. And I did this as long as I could, and I did my best. I wish I could have done more, but I don't back down from anyone. And then as life would have it, life threw me some more curveballs, and I allowed people to walk all over me. I was bullied as a kid too, 4 different people. One time being the worst. I don't remember the particular boy's name, while I do remember the other 3, because you don't forget those things as a kid. Tied me up and put me on top of a car in front of everybody. So I allowed a lot of things to roll off my shoulders, but due to other circumstances in my life, I learned to grow a tough skin and not tolerate this kind of stuff. So I speak my mind, and I certainly speak it when it affects the others around me. This past week or so, or week and a half or so, I posted a video that some people objected to, talked privately amongst in their circles about it, and decided not to support me this weekend. And as a result of that, it's cost me about $2,000. I don't care about the money. I don't care about it one bit. I don't care about putting myself out there and speaking my mind. What I do care about is protecting the people that I need to protect. And if it costs me money to speak out against something that's not right, I will always do it. And that's what I'm about, and I'll continue to do that to the day I die. And if you don't like my style, well, keep in mind that somebody had to do it. Somebody has to speak up. And it may be a little bit Jerry Maguire-ish, but hell, this is who I am. If you don't like it, that's too bad. We'll see ya. We'll see you out there.